I made some medicine right from our backyard. I made this is comfrey that I dehydrated from the garden. It's a very beneficial plant in the garden. It's what you call a dynamic accumulator. More on that later. But it's also a medicinal herb. Um, it's also called bone knit because that's what it does. It knits bones together. So it has super healing properties. It's good for, of course, broken bones, sprains, but it's also good for, it's high in anti-inflammatory properties. So it's good for like arthritis, joint pain, if you have like old aches and pains from old injuries, sciatica. It's good for the skin. It has wound healing. It has diaper rash. It has so many different healing benefits. And so I wanted to take advantage. And before it got too cold outside and all the leaves died, I went out and dehydrated it. It's still in its raw form. I didn't. I dehydrated it at a lower temperature. And then we had some beeswax from our bees in the backyard that I infused it with some olive oil and made a salve. Now I had an old knee injury, and he used it for the first time yesterday, and he said that it was the first time since he had the injury that he was pain free, like at night. And I used it at night. We both used it with this and a heating pad, and I have sciatica, and I used it, and I've seen like a major improvement. So I am playing around with different dosages and how I want to do it. So I use the whole entire herb. Some people don't. But one thing I noticed is that as I poured it, most of it went to the bottom. It did, as you can see, it's green. So it did infuse. But I want to pour it while it's still... well, I don't want to talk about all that. Anyway, this is some good stuff. This is amazing stuff. And I am trying multiple different recipes, but I just wanted to tell you, Comfrey, Comfrey. You want to get this herb, you want to get this plant, you want to grow it for medicine, and you want to grow it as a beneficial plant in your garden.